Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge Short Flights. Here we are going to talk about episode 7 of Metallic Rouge. Now, a lot happened, not a lot happened. It's kind of more of a build up for what's happening next. Really, what took away from this episode is Rouge got arrested in the last episode. In this episode, she's finally free. She's set free by this Jill character. We met her in the past. Don't really remember her from the past, but apparently she made an appearance, and here she is again. She's freeing Rouge because she is going to be necessary for some kind of neon takeover or something along those lines. I don't know. It's a little confusing. It's more along the lines that these neons can get around and just do whatever they want to do like a normal human. Because we saw that when another neon went against the code when they were escaping, that one dude that punched into code and they were running through his corridor or something, like he just like suddenly collapsed because he went against the grain and he did what he wasn't supposed to do. So something along those lines. I hope you get what I'm talking about because it's a little confusing and it needs to be explained a little bit better. But anyway, this Jill character is very interesting because she's part of the Immortal Nine. She is the Flash Sylvia, the silver suit. It's very interesting because she's super fast. She's able to dodge these bullets like nobody's business. So can't quite tell if she's going to be a good guy or a bad guy. Right now, it kind of feels like she's a bad guy because, Rouge didn't stick around with her. And I don't know. But during that whole scene, when they're running away from everybody, more reinforcements come. Some guys in bigger robot suits try to, take down Flash Sylvia and stop Rouge because Naomi's also in this area. And is Naomi a bad guy now too? Like, I was kind of expecting her to like sneak around and still kind of get Rouge out of this because they're buds and they got missions to solve. And we got to go hunt down these Immortal Nine that are such bad guys, and we find out they're not bad guys, whatever. I don't know. So what's going on with Naomi? I want to know if she is a bad guy because right now she's not looking so hot. Anyway, robots come, and we get introduced to another Immortal Nine, this time an orange suit. Did not see that coming. That Immortal Nine's floating in on some ice powers. Very cool. Always love me some ice powers. And then we find out that this orange guy is none other than the twins that we met in the last episode. Not only is this orange guy one of the twins, but he is in fact both the twins because the twins are the same exact person, just having multiple personalities, which I find very interesting because we see that Ace / Alice, gets a little sleepy and switches between personalities. So it's not like a rapid firing of personality switching going on. There's actually something that needs to, put a pause in between switching. So we find out that Alice / Ace just want to live a quiet, peaceful life. They're trying to avoid Jill because, I don't know, they're afraid of her and trying to make them do something that they don't want to do or something. I don't know. Which is making me wonder that Jill isn't going to be a good guy. So it was really cool finding out 2 new Immortal Nines in this episode. The silver one, the orange one, both cool. And we end this episode with Jerome being on a beach. We saw in the last episode, dude got like cut in half and he's, crashing towards Earth. He's a whole body. I want to know why he's okay because that doesn't make sense. Dudes get messed up in space, comes through the atmosphere. He should be burnt to a crisp with that alone. And then yet here he is perfectly okay. So what's going on there? I need to know. And one bit of information we can throw out there is the last couple seconds of this episode, Jerome is approached by another man. This dude's name is Graufon Berg, and he's going to be another Immortal Nine. He's going to be the gray suit. So I'm going to spoil a little bit there for you guys. And he's going to have gravity manipulation. So I'm looking forward to that. If he's partnering up with Jerome, he's going to be a bad guy. And he looks a little bit buffer, so I think he's going to be very, very powerful. And, we're on the second half of the season, so maybe he's going to be closer to one of the final bosses or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? all in all, interesting enough episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. Oh, also, this was the first episode that Rouge didn't go transforming either. Every episode prior, she's at least transformed. So it was nice to see that they're not, killing that thing for her. Let's do it and make it exciting, not every single episode. So I'm happy about that too. Anyway, with all that being said, I'll see you guys next week.